Welcome to our channel. Today we how to backup Rails apps using ActiveRecord backups, detailed guide step by step clearly. To start backing up your Rails app using ActiveRecord backups, ensure you have Ruby on Rails and ActiveRecord installed in your environment. Begin by adding that ActiveRecord backup gem to your gem file to facilitate backups. Run the command bundle install to install the new gem. Once the gem is installed, create a backup configuration file using the command Rails generate backup config. This file will help define your backup strategies and storage options. Open the newly created file in your preferred text editor. Specify the database you wish to backup in the configuration. You can choose between different storage options, such as local file storage or cloud services. If you opt for cloud storage, configure the necessary API keys or credentials within the file. Next, create a detailed backup script to automate the process. In the script, establish a schedule for regular backups. Utilize the ActiveRecord database.connection method to connect to your database. After connecting, use the backup method provided by the gem to initiate the backup process. Once your script is ready, run it manually to ensure everything works as expected. Check the specified storage location to confirm that your backup files have been created successfully. To automate the backup process, consider using a scheduler like cron jobs for Unix-based systems. For a Rails app, a library like Whenever can simplify the process of integrating scheduled tasks. Test your schedulers to ensure backups are created at the desired intervals. Regularly verify your backups by restoring them in a development environment. This practice ensures that your backup process is functioning correctly and that you can recover your data if needed. Finally, document your backup process and keep your configurations updated as your application evolves. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.